was Batman. But yeah, I'm at the sculpture garden right now, kind of passing time for the meal thing that I go to every Tuesday. So, yay for meals, yay for food. I'll try and get some sort of footage while I'm there, but no guarantees. I am home. Like I said before, I tried getting footage, but there's just so much going on that it would have been uncomfortable for me to get footage while I was out at the meal. But having said that, I did wind up actually getting a lot more. Lay down. I did wind up getting a lot more footage than I thought I would, which is good. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned?" So, I just looked up Yeezys online, right? There's a lot of them, $100, $200, $300. Then, I get to the bottom of the page, and I see a pair of Yeezys for over $1,000. And here's the thing. The pair of Yeezys that costs $1,000 doesn't even look like a good pair of shoes. I don't see why people are spending $1,000 at a time on a pair of shoes that they're not gonna wear. At least with things like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, collectibles like action figures and stuff like that. I can understand either they're gonna get use or they're for, I don't know, maybe financial whatever. Basically, you get them and then you wind up keeping them for a while and then selling them when the price goes up. I get that. Shoes are meant to be worn, and if you're spending $1,000 on shoes that you're not gonna wear, that just doesn't make sense to me. Especially when they look. You see, I'd much rather wear. There's a certain style of Nike that it's the Air Monarchs. I used to get them every time I got a new pair of shoes, and they always ran $80 to $100. I would much rather get those. Not only would they look better, they're a hell of a lot cheaper, and they get a lot more use for me. But a pair of shoes that doesn't even look good, that costs $1,000 that I'm not even gonna wear, and of course, you know, whether or not it looks good is completely subjective. One person may think they look amazing, and the other person may think they look like shit, but still, there's better looking shoes out there that would get a lot more use, that would cost a hell of a lot cheaper. I don't understand why Yeezys cost as much as they do. I mean, I'm considering getting a new pair of shoes. Granted, I've already got, what, like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes that I'm cycling in between, most of which I haven't even worn once. But, on that note, I was considering getting a new pair of shoes. So if you want me to get a pair of Yeezys, let me know. So, I just spent some time not only going through my music, but downloading a new song into my music collection. This is the song, it is a Pavarotti song. For those of you who don't know, Pavarotti does like opera style music. But this song was featured in the first Punisher movie that starred Tom Jane in it. It had Tom Jane as the Punisher, it had John Travolta as the main bad guy. And the song that I wound up downloading was the song that played in the background while the Punisher wound up fighting the Russian. If y'all have seen that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Somehow Pavarotti works in that scene, and I don't know how, but they did a good job with editing that movie all together and putting the music behind it and all that stuff. So, one thing that I did find out about that scene that I am not sure if it's true or not. The video that I found had people that were supposed to have worked on the movie talking about it. But the thing that I heard about that movie is when they were filming that scene, there was a scene involving a knife. And the story that I heard is that the knife that they used was supposed to have been replaced with a dummy knife. But somehow it made it through the entire scene without getting replaced. And Tom Jane, the actor that played the Punisher, and then the actor that wound up playing the Russian, they continued acting after both people got stabbed. Because they were just so into filming that scene that they just, even though that they realized halfway through that the knife wasn't replaced with the dummy, they wound up finishing up the scene, getting hurt along the way. That is what I've heard, though. So, I don't know. It seems like it's an interesting bit of information. So, I don't know. It's something that, I don't know if it's real or not, but if it is, that is an interesting bit of information. Anyway, before I drag this on for too long, I am going to end the video here. If y'all made it this far, give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell notification. And if y'all wind up, I'm going to include a link to a playlist of something that's been following me, and I don't know what it is. If y'all have any ideas on how to take care of that issue, please let me know.